Can you believe it? Can you believe it? We've reached the last thankful Thursday of 2023. Here we are, you and I, us, we together, this time together on social media. Thank you guys for joining me. That's your buddy Johnny Juan Ortiz with the Fun Life Coaching, powered by the Ziegler Legacy Certification, right? That man right there, and his son Tom Ziegler, who wrote Choose to Win, the foundational program of which Fun Life Coaching is based off of. And that's what I'm thankful for. You know, in 2020, I got to tell you my quick story. In 2020, when this whole thing came about, and I was doing a little shift, some things happened outside of my control, and I had no, the only control I had was to, what was I gonna do about it, and with the post that I shared yesterday, right, a lot of you guys liked it. Marcus Aurelius, this guy was, some people call him a Stoic, some people, I think he's pretty awesome. He said that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. How many of us need to realize that? And so today we're just simply going to be talking about, right? We're going to be thankful for what we have. You guys see it down here in the comment section. You guys see them right up there. And so that's what we're thankful for. What are you thankful for? What are you grateful for? I'm going to be sharing what I'm grateful for in this deal. So I'm going to keep it super basic, super simple. But I want you guys, as you come on here live, as you see the replay, let's fill up the comment section with what you guys are grateful for. I heard Les Brown say it this way. He says that it was an African proverb. He said, if there is no enemy, right, for you guys watching, for on the replay, for you guys watching live or on the replay as well, if there is no enemy within, the enemy from outside can do you no harm. And I get it. Go look in the mirror. We are our own worst enemy. And I used to say sometimes, but it's now come to all the time, right? So a couple days ago, I made a post, and it just simply said, it's almost a week ago, it said, one day you'll look back and be thankful it went God's way and not yours. And a lot of you commented on it, a lot of you shared it, a lot of you liked it, loved it. And so that's what we're going to be talking about. What are you thankful for? Do you remember? I mean, seriously, think about it. Do you remember when you prayed for what you now have? But what you now have, you've had it so long that you forgot you prayed for it. And so just begin to be thankful and grateful for the little things. Did you know that gratitude, right, cannot coexist, cannot inhabit the same space as fear, doubt, worry, anxiety? Did you know that? Guys, it can't. It's impossible. It's like light and darkness. They cannot cohabitate. They cannot coexist. So when you're grateful, and I want you to, if you're joining me live, put down there in the comment section, what are you grateful for in 2023? 2023 was not the year to get everything you wanted. If you did, great. I'm happy for you. Hey, come teach me your ways. You must lead us, right? 2023 for me was the year to be grateful for everything I had. Grateful for my spouse, my wife. She's amazing, right? The massage therapist of the year. She does amazing work over there at Living Well. She's able to help transform, right? That's what we talk about, Choose to Win, where you can transform your life one simple choice at a time. She's transforming lives with her therapeutic massage, her coaching, how she consults you. She's incredible. I'm super thankful for her. Super thankful for my children, my 3 children, Janie, Giselle, Juan Jr., right? Our home, our vehicles. You can just go on and on about the things that you're grateful for, right? No, it's not the biggest house on the block. No, it's not the fastest, I'd love to have one of those new Corvettes, or even better yet, one of those newer Ferraris, right? Nothing fancy, right? Just something to get me from point A to point B. But when you start to think, when you start to be grateful, that's what Mr. Ziegler said, right? Mr. Ziegler said it's the attitude. It's the attitude of gratitude that is the healthiest of all human emotions, because it's the one that all the other attitudes are based upon. So it's the foundational, right? It's the foundation. If you know me with the Fun Life Coaching, we make everything fun. We gamify everything because that's what it is, right? I'm your schoolyard guide, right? We're going to be pushing back on the schoolyard bully that's been bullying us our whole life to be able to come out and live out our childhood dreams in this playground we call life. And so here's the thing, guys. I'm thankful for you. I'm super grateful for you. And if you're just joining us live, I want you to put in the comment section, what are you grateful for, guys? Thank you so much for joining us. For those of you watching on the replay, same thing. I want to share this with you because it was one of those things that John Wooden, right? Anybody know that guy? He said it was a good coach can change a game. A great coach can change a life. And we talked about that yesterday. Find a mentor, somebody that you can go to, somebody that you can share what's going on in your life. If you have to, I've even checked into this. You can go a lot of the counseling, a lot of the therapy. It's done by your health insurance. Check into it. Sometimes you just need somebody to bounce this off of, not because you're crazy. Look, we're all a little crazy. If you're not a little crazy, I can't help you. We're all, Should I go there? So I put the fun in dysfunction. So I am one of those weirdos. I'm one of those guys. So I get it. Some of the things that people have shared with me that in total confidence, right? Because when we do the one-on-one coaching, it's a private conversation. It's a safe place where people can just kind of open up. I'm not going to share that information that I've been entrusted with anybody else. I do make a disclaimer and I share with them and tell them that if there is something in there, if there's a story, a nugget, something that will help transform or help other people, I am going to share that. Now, obviously, I'm not going to share your name and who you are and specific details, but the premise, the principle of what you were facing, how you overcame, because seriously, right now, your struggle, the things that you're facing, the things that you guys are struggling with, when put with the proper mindset, can actually become somebody else's survival guide. Did you know that? Did you know that everything you're going through right now is going to be somebody else's survival guide? There is somebody somewhere right now waiting for you to become the best possible version of yourself, that it's going to allow them to do the same thing. That's why that greatest fear poem is so important, right? If you go further on down, it says that we were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. And it's not just in some of us, it's in all of us, right? It's not just, and it says, as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. That's our greatest fear. Our greatest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our greatest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. And if you followed me, if you know me for any length of time, you know that I believe, right, that as the world was created, right, the word was spoken, let there be. When our Creator created us, He put a little bit of that in us. Our ability to create. Even His word says that the power of life and death, right there in the tongue. If you're going to speak, speak life. Speak freedom. Speak abundance. I've been drinking my water, Michael. So Michael over at H2Go, right there. You see that word? You guys see that? Speak it, right? Because that schoolyard bully that's come to steal, kill, and destroy, right? The principle of this whole playground that we call life says that He's come that we may have life and life more abundant. Hey, listen, I've said it before. If you think this playground here on earth is something, whoa, baby, you wait until we get into that playground in heaven. You wait. I can't wait. I mean, and it all just comes down through your attitude, right? So it doesn't matter what you're going through in life right now. It's really all about your attitude, right? Life is 10% what happens to you, 90% how you guys respond. So not react. React is negative, right? Mr. Ziegler always shared that story that when the doctor comes up and says, hey, you're reacting to the medication, or you're responding to the medic. There's a difference. So life is all about 90% how you respond. It's not about the cards that you're dealt. It's right. There's all these analogies, all these metaphorical stories. But the fact of the matter is this: you control it, right? Imagine this big circle, right? This big circle, and in that circle are all the things that you can't control. But inside is this one little circle, and inside that circle are all the things that you can control. And those things that you can control, your mindset, your attitude, your words, your thoughts, your actions, your habits. I mean, the list goes on and on. But so many of us, we get so sidetracked with things that we cannot control that we forget about the things that we can control. And I tell the people that we coach, think so much on the things that you can control. Focus on the things that you can control to the point that that circle gets so big that the things that you can't control don't matter. The things that you can't control, who cares, right? Where focus goes, energy flows, and abundance grows. Think about that, guys. So again, I'm on this blessings kick. I'm on this favor kick. I'm on this, speaking into existence. Speak of those things that are not as though they were. Are you reading this book? Are you picking this up? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I'm just trying to tell you guys, you cannot. It's impossible for you to show gratitude without God's presence. You go ahead and you just start sharing gratitude, and you're going to feel God's presence. Oh, it is for me, man. But the more you practice it, the better you get at it. It's just like anything. This guy right here, Mr. Ziglar right here, he said, if it's worth doing poorly until you learn to do it better. So what? We all sucked at something at one point. We all, right? If you wait for everything to be perfect, guys, you're going to be waiting for a long time. So, hey, those of you that are just joining us, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you guys joining us. Just put in the comment section, what are you grateful for? 2023 was a great year. It's actually, economically, it was my best year yet. Mentally, spiritually, very, very challenging. I will go ahead and tell you, I had more fun in 2022. 2023, a little bit more difficult. We had to overcome a lot of things, but because we had the right mindset, because we went in with the right spirit, 2023 was still a good year. 2024, I'm going to tell you, join me live January 1st, right here, 8 a.m. I'm going to share with you my word of the year. And you, if you're watching this, I'm telling you, you are going to be a direct beneficiary because of it. I'm telling you, Robert Schuller said it perfectly. He said, yard by yard, life is hard. Inch by inch, life's a cinch. And we're going to be doing that, guys. We're going to be taking itty bitty steps. Mr. Ziegler said the termite story, right? Earthquakes and tornadoes get all the publicity, but termites do more damage. You guys know I do mortgage loans here with Cardinal Financial, 1512 East Southeast Loop 323. But I also, that's my daytime job. That's my Clark Kent job. My Superman job, well, hang on. You guys know me. My Superman job, that's the fun life. That's the fun life. You guys, I really do. I pray nothing but blessings and favor over your lives. I pray abundance. I pray that you guys finally stand up. Choose to make an investment in your life. Choose to do the right things. Tomorrow, I've got a really, really good surprise for a lot of you. It's the last Faith Your Fears Friday that we're going to be talking about. But a lot of this starts with your why. Because when your why is big enough, the sacrifice is worth it. And here's what I tell people. If you don't sacrifice, for what you want most becomes the sacrifice. Don't let that happen. Don't let that be you. Don't let that happen to your dreams. to those things that I know you have dreams. You know how I know you have dreams? Because you're breathing, because you're watching this, because you're watching this live, because you're watching this on the replay. Guys, change hurts. It does. Change is a little scary. Change can be a little difficult, right? You've heard me say this story before about the caterpillar and the butterfly. The butterfly is beautiful because of the strength of the caterpillar. And so it's not that crawling on the ground was wrong. It's just that now we are required to grow our wings. And so that change is going to hurt. But let me tell you, that change hurts far less than carrying the old you into eternity while infinite possibilities are left on the shelf. Guys, don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, listen, I've reached my time, but I want to share this with you. If you know anybody, if you don't know anything about Norman Vincent Peale, that's going to be my next guy that I'm going to tell you guys to go. On his December 28th devotion, he says, Marcus Aurelius, which is interesting because that was what I started out the quote with on this Thankful Thursday. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, said, life is what our thoughts make it. Right? As a man thinketh, right? That's what the Bible says. Now, it's not talking about man, the gender, man, the species, right? Mankind. It said St. Paul had substantially said the same thing in Romans 12:2. You guys know I quote that quite a bit. It says, be not transformed, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed, right? Change your life one simple choice at a time by the renewing of your mind. By the renewing of your mind. So guys, that's what I'm telling you guys. It says right here that this is a great secret that Christianity has given people across the centuries, changing them from dead to being alive, from weak to strong, it goes in here from being dull to being alert. And so Galatians 2:20 says, I live, yet not I, but Christ that liveth in me. You want to know something? You want to do a little homework? I know we don't like homework, but go and Google. Look up the definition of enthusiasm and dig deep into what that word means. I'll give you a hint. God's Spirit living inside of you. But you got to go and research it for yourself. I'm sitting here telling you guys, if you can see it in your head and you can feel it in your heart, you can hold it in your hands. 2024 is going to be amazing, guys. This is 2023. Again, it was a great year for me. A lot of the people that I coach, a lot of people that I talk to struggled with it. We were able to pull out at the end, but it's your mindset. It has a lot to do with whether you're going to stay stuck in that rut or you're going to find a way out. Because really, you know the difference between a rut and a grave? You ready? I'm trying to finish. I'm trying to be good, guys. The difference between a rut and a grave is about 6 feet. Don't get stuck in a rut. Don't stay there. Get out. Find a way. Reach out to me. Call me. I'll help you get out of this rut. It's worth the 15 minutes. You know, if I come on here, I'm going to always throw out that 15-minute phone call. I've had people come and sit in my office for more than 15 minutes. And that just lets me know that there's people out there looking for some type of hope, some type of encouragement, some type of something. And all I can tell you is go ahead. Put your hand over your heartbeat. Put your hand over your heart. And if you can feel that heartbeat, some people call it purpose. Some people call it a calling. I call it that there's still an inner child inside of you that is just begging and dying and pleading with you to let him to come out and live out his childhood dreams in this playground we called life. Guys, I had a great thing planned for you. I didn't even get to any of it, but I'm going to go ahead, wrap this thing up. I appreciate you guys. Continue putting in the comment section, what are you thankful for? What are you happy? What are you most grateful and thankful for in 2023, right? I started this off. You will have to go back and watch the replay, but I'm thankful for you guys. John, I'm thankful for you, buddy. Yes, I know I should be in Chicago right now, man. You guys are going to kill it in the inner circle. I call it the Cool Kids Club, right? Cindy, thank you for being on here. Rob, my man. That's right. Big Mike. Let's see. Man, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys coming on here. Melissa. Yep. Nora. Hey, buenos dias. Down there. We need to come down there, visit you guys pretty soon. I appreciate you guys. Love y'all so much. Enjoy the rest of this Thankful Thursday. Beth, good to see you on here. Prisma Pedro. Katie. Hey, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being on here. Thank you for hanging with me. I know my wife watches this on the replay all the time, and she super thankful for her. She's very quiet. She's behind the scenes, but she is the one that allows me the liberty to go out and do what I do. She's solid. She's solid. You know, people introduce their spouses as their better half. Guys, she is my better 75%. If you want to look up and find out why why I'm able to do what I do, it's because she handles my kryptonite. She takes care of everything that slows me down, that bogs me down, so that I can come out and be my best version for you guys. So if you're needing a home refinance, if you're needing a home, if you're needing coaching, if you're needing some hope and encouragement, reach out, guys. How can we help each other be more, do more, and have more so that we can turn around and give more, help more, and serve more in 2024? All right, guys, that's it. I'll shut up. Adios. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.